you asked me a few years ago if I could ever do 140 miles, I'd laugh, because that's a lot. You have to mentally prep, it's not just physical preparation. So running without music, training without friends every once in a while, things like that. You need to know where you're at in your own head. So you need to realize when you race, it's mental. I would say more than 50% is mental. What you're able to tell yourself you can do physically. You're able to decrease pain when you focus on other things. You're able to focus on what your body's doing, why it hurts a little bit, and then accept that, and then move on and say it's going to hurt just a little bit longer, and that's okay. You're not going to die from it. So you have to keep training. You have to find ways to remember why you're doing it and why it's worth it. I mean, biking inside gets pretty old, so it's hard for me to always be like, this is so fun. I think a lot about the finish line and all the hours of training that I've done to get to where I'm at, to start hurting right now. And the mental preparation that I've done to get past that point of hurting. So you don't get to let the words can't, stop, don't, it hurts. Those don't, once those start entering your mind, you have to flush them out and you start mentally focusing on other things. Because if you keep thinking those, you'll stop and you'll hurt and you can't and you won't. So just keep going. I think it's really cool to know that I know how to mentally push through things, but I hate knowing how sick I'm going to be and how terrible I'm going to feel at the end of that race. Even that moment across the finish line is so exciting, and then 5 minutes later I'm in the med tent puking or whatever. I hate knowing that even though I can push myself to those limits, that I am going to push myself to those limits, because that's just what I do. I wish more people would do endurance sports because I want them to see how big they are and how well they can handle things. You cross that finish line, you're an Ironman, but it's more than being like, hey, I'm an Ironman. It's, hey, I know I myself can do something that other people consider impossible or that somebody else told me I couldn't do. And it's extremely empowering to be able to know that you can push yourself to these crazy limits and to do things that others or yourself thought were impossible and apply it to your life in other ways.